crazy. Only on 7 News, Colorado drivers getting stopped once they cross state lines.
So tonight we hit the road to see if out-of-state cops are on the lookout for vehicles with Colorado license plates. Amanda Koss always investigating, uncovering the answer to that question.
And we've been digging for months. Wyoming, Kansas, Nebraska, law enforcement telling 7 News it's business as usual. But that's not what we're hearing from drivers. So we tracked down thousands of records to map out what's really happening on the roads. Crossing state lines with green and white license plates.
I saw the lights go on.
I was just trying to figure out why I was being pulled over.
Stopped. Searched.
He said that Colorado drivers have the green badge of courage.
You've heard the claims.
I've been targeted.
I think they definitely look for our license plates.
Cops are saying, oh, you're from Colorado, you must be a drug user, a marijuana user, so I'm going to search your car.
Seen the video.
When's the last time you used any marijuana, sir?
I have not used marijuana in my entire life.
Now the numbers. 7 News tracking down the data and hitting the road to reveal what's really happening to Colorado drivers. First stop, Wyoming. Highway Patrol turned over records for all marijuana-related incidents on I-25 since 2008. We found the out-of-state drivers most likely to be busted for pot had Colorado plates. 2 out of every 3 Colorado drivers pulled over and cited for marijuana were caught in Laramie and Converse counties. Kansas Highway Patrol could not tell us where drivers were from. That's not part of their records. But this is. Take a look at where officers seized the most pot during a 5-year stretch along I-70. Colby. That's about 50 miles from the Colorado state line. On average, Kansas made 1 marijuana bust a day on I-70. Nebraska State Patrol sharing 3 years' worth of stops in counties connected to I-80, where again, Colorado ranked #1 with the most out-of-state drivers pulled over and cited for pot, 334 times, more than doubling the next ranking state, Illinois, with 145 citations. The data from Dual County, Nebraska stands out. It's where Nebraska state troopers busted more Colorado drivers for weed than in-state vehicles. And by a lot, more than 2 to 1. Same county, different agency. The basement of the Dual County Sheriff's Office.
Everything in here is from past cases where we've seized this out of vehicles.
Confiscated by Sheriff Adam Hayward and his 3 deputies.
Like this was one of our bigger cases that we had here recently where a gentleman was stopped and had 75 pounds.
When we're looking at all this weed here, percentage of it that came from Colorado?
All of it. I can't remember the last time we got any marijuana that was from another state.
Am I more likely to be pulled over than any other driver?
No. Not in my county, you would not be.
But we found that's not true for the Nebraska state troopers in Dual County. 7 News obtained information from every single stop, resulting in a warning, violation, or citation, and not just for pot. What we discovered? Troopers in Dual County stopped Colorado vehicles more than any other state, including Nebraska, issuing the most warnings, citations, and violations.
From Colorado? You have the numbers there. I'm sure they're true.
Sheriff Hayward maintains.
There's no reason to push the issue or profile or make up reasons to stop people.
And he says this is why.
There are so many people out there that are carrying the marijuana product out of Colorado that, I mean, if you just are out there stopping vehicles for legal reason, you know, you stop 4 or 5 vehicles, you're going to run into somebody that has it.
And some do.
I didn't want it going on my record for the same reasons I don't want my identity shown today.
Caught with this, a dugout box with weed. Initially pulled over by Nebraska law enforcement because of this.
It's just slightly raised up in the middle and it might cover a couple of letters of Colorado.
That license plate obstruction, not even enough for a violation. Instead, a courtesy citation.
I'm sure that he just saw my Colorado plate and just wanted to pull me over and check it.
That my license plate was green. I was from Colorado, so I was suspicious.
After the search, Jessica Jones was issued a speeding ticket and sent on her way. Do you feel like you were profiled and pulled over because of your license plate?
I do.
I have many clients tell me that in Kansas, Nebraska, Wyoming, the first thing the law enforcement will say to them when they get pulled over is, where's the marijuana?
Marijuana industry attorney Sean McAllister with a warning for his clients heading out of state.
Never consent to search without a warrant, and you never make a statement without your lawyer present.
Would you agree that it's happening in other places?
I would. I think it's lack of training and overzealous officers of, wanting to find that Colorado weed because everybody else is.
These drivers outside the state watching the rear view.
They should be ready to be pulled over.
It can happen to absolutely anybody.
It's important to know your rights here. Law enforcement really should have a legitimate reason to pull you over and probable cause to search your vehicle. Reporting live, Amanda Cost, 7 News.